Special thanks to our sponsor, Creekside Coffee Roasting Company. Be inspired to inspire others.
What is going on, lovely people of YouTube? Today is a beautiful day to do some crabbing. My beautiful girlfriend, Avery Elizabeth, and I are taking on some crabbing today. We're on family vacation at Indian River Inlet, Delaware. And tonight we're making cheeseburger sliders with a Maryland blue crab dip. So we're gonna have to go catch a little tiny cooler full of crabs and make our dip. Avery, what's your prediction?
We will have the best luck.
Heard it here, we'll have the best luck. All right, we'll catch in with you when we're there. Peace. Crabbing really boils down to a few simple steps. It's not rocket science, people. First step, find a spot. This spot is no secret. There are constantly people here crabbing, and somehow the crabs are always here. We are here in the crabbing hole. It is about to be low tide and sunshine. Avery Elizabeth, what is step numero dos?
Time to bait up.
What are we using for bait today?
Chicken, drumsticks.
Yeah. How exactly are we going to catch the crabs?
We have the string.
Yep.
Put the drumstick on, throw it out, and slowly pull them in.
Then at the very end, use your nets, just dip them. It's really not that difficult, guys. Anyone can do this. Lots of fun for the family. Okay, so now we're on step 2, baiting. We have our chicken drum sticks from Hawker's Supermarket. And we're gonna put these on our hand line. So you gotta undo the twine on your hand line, and you can find these anywhere, any bait and tackle shop or Walmart. Buy them for a couple bucks, or you can make them yourself with some twine from the dollar store and 1 ounce lead. These ones we just picked up. I've had this, as you can see, it's well used for quite a long time. So we're unraveling it, and we're gonna put our chicken on there and cast it out. Okay, so now we are unraveled. Undo the bobby pin, get in here. Always wash your hands after handling raw chicken, and just come through. You want to get as much of the meat and skin as you can so that it doesn't fall off. You can use, crabs are scavengers, so you can use anything from chicken to dead fish. It all works just about the same. All right, you can see this line's a little bit worn here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and knot it off so that it doesn't break on us. All right, Ave, this one's ready for you. You want to make sure you tie it off to something before you throw it in, but Avery's going to walk down and cast it into the water for us. Hopefully we get a crab soon. Go ahead, Ave, do your worst. And just like that, we're crabbing. So the best time to crab is pretty much any time the tide is changing or just about to change. So I think we might have one on this line. Let's check it out. So when you're crabbing, hand line, you just want to reel in really slowly, almost methodically. Just reeling and reeling. You can feel them pulling on it, like we have one on here. This algae might mess us up a little bit today, but we'll see. And you can start to see the chicken. Then you take your net, put it down in the water, start to lift up on your chicken, and you scoop underneath. So this one's gonna be a little bit short. That's okay, we're catching them. Just cast your line right back out. So in Delaware, hard shell crabs need to be 5 inches across the carapace. If you grab them by the swimmer fin, they can't pinch you. So they need to be 5 inches from one point of the carapace to the other. This one looks like it's about 3.5. This one needs some time to grow, but let's get on them.
The great part about crabbing is when you find a really good crab hole, you will be pulling up crab pretty much as soon as you drop the line in. So it's a little more fun than fishing just because you pull in so many crab.
Yep, we got one. Got two. Two little guys. Not what we're looking for, but at least we're catching some. So we've got two little guys in there. They'll go back and so will our chicken. Now we have 3 keepers in the cooler on ice. We're gonna get back to the action. Catch with you in a second. All right, back down to the crabbing hole we go. So just like before, net's in the water, and then we're gonna reel our line in right above it and scoop the crabs up. So lift up on the chicken neck. Looks like we have one on there. He's gonna be short. Cast our chicken right back out. But there are more crabs where he came from. Yeah. Did you get one, Ave?
Yeah, definitely one's a keeper.
Good stuff, good stuff. Avery's on fire. She's in the hot spot.
Try down my net.
I feel like we've got a good one on here too. We'll see. Looks like we got another tiny one. That's all right. We're catching them. All right, Ave, let's go see what you got. See if we can add them to the collection. Like I said, we're aiming for 20 for our Maryland blue crab. I think they're both keepers. We're gonna measure them.
That one is holding on for the dear life.
I think the one on the bottom's a keeper for sure. We'll see. That's why I gotta measure. So, as you can see from the bottom, if you look at the apron, that's how you distinguish sex. This one's a Jimmy crab, and you can tell by the long apron. We're gonna measure. It's got to be 5 inches. I think he's gonna be a little short.
You think?
Huh?
Right there? Oh, he's a little short.
Just by a hair.
Yep.
Let me see.
Both go back.
From one edge of the carapace to the other. Yeah, this one's about a centimeter short. But oh well.
Watch out the one behind you.
Throw them in. They're a pretty hardy animal, so you can chuck them back in there. Just like that, it looks like Avery Elizabeth is back on. Sunshine's tearing them up over there. We're having a little couples competition. Currently at 2 keepers. She's at 1. Might put a friendly ice cream date on the line. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got 2. Looks like they're both small though. 3! We got 3 little itty bitties, guys. So, chicken goes back out. As you can see, we're catching crabs every single pool. It's a great time for the kids especially. Get the kids outside, let them enjoy the outdoors. Oh, Sunshine's about to scoop. Let's see what she's got. Oh, she might have a keeper in there.
I don't know, they both look iffy.
I think the one's a keeper. The one looks big. So you got a big male in there. I feel like I've got some good ones on here, guys. So we're gonna reel in slowly, and you can feel them on the bottom, pulling back. They don't want to come in. They know what's happening. So we'll lift up. Nothing. He let go. Happens sometimes. We did have a big one on there. I think we got one on this one, just like that.
Uh-oh.
What?
Chicken fell off, I think.
Chicken fell off. What? Man, we got 2 more babies. I'm in the nursery over here. We need the big ones to come play.
A bunch of crabs got my chicken.
It happens. Two more babies. Put them over in here. One, but we're gonna check anyway. There we go. There he is. You see him, guys? Just scoop him. Got him at the last second. He's gonna be close. I think he's gonna be a keeper though. Avery's got one too. So as you can see, guys, it doesn't take too long to get quite a good number of crabs and get a tasty dinner out of it. Let's try this one. I think we've got a good one here, guys. A good keeper would definitely boost morale right about now. Oh yeah, jumbo. That is a beautiful blue crab right there, guys. Check him out. He's only got 1 claw though, but he will keep for sure. Put that back out there. Hopefully we get his brother. Oh, I lost my crocky. This one literally pulled the line out of my hand, Dave. He is what we needed. This one you don't even need to measure, but we'll measure him for fun. He is huge. That is a big crab, guys. It's 6 1/4. Put his 1 claw down. He'll keep for sure. Back to crabbing. Guys, have a good one. Thanks. Ave. So after an hour and a half of crabbing, how many total crabs do you think we caught?
I catch 9.
9 keepers. How many total crabs?
Are you keeping that?
Easily over 50 is my guess, but a lot of tiny ones.
Yeah,
We got 9 good ones, maybe 10. We might have 10, I don't know. But it was a stagnant tide, kind of explains why it was slow. But we should have enough to make our dip. That's exciting. In the cottage at beautiful Indian River Inlet, see Fozzie, Buttons, come here. Oh, you're up, buddy. What's up, friends? What's up, friends? So we are going to get these crabs cleaned up and in the pot and get them steamed. So you see, we're gonna grab these crabs. We're gonna get them washed up in the sink and put them on the stove. So in your steaming pot, you just want a very little bit of water on the bottom of your pan, because you're not trying to boil the crabs, you're trying to just steam them. So in an ideal scenario, we would have a 2-part steaming pot, but this one will get the job done. So we're gonna turn that on, get it up to high, season our water, the salt. Not in my own kitchen, so I gotta look for everything. Definitely need the Old Bay. Maybe the salt's on the kitchen table. There we go. That's the pepper. Look at me, I'm an idiot. Salt the water, get it hot. Get the rest of these crabs cleaned up. So I am not proclaiming to be an expert at picking crabs, but I have picked a crab or two, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how exactly I do it. And if you don't know, you can learn, but if you have your own technique, I'm sure I'd love to hear your suggestions in the comments. So the first thing I like to do is I like to come in down under the apron here, come up the back, pull it off. So you got your apron here, And I come in and I like to take off the face, get these gills, or deadmans as they call them, take them off. And we're picking these crabs to put in a crab dip, so we're just trying to resist the temptation of eating the crab meat, and we're gonna put it in this bowl, and hopefully Avery and I have enough to make the crab dip. We should. So I'm gonna come in, get all the guts, intestines, the mustard out of here, clean that all up. Then the next thing I like to do is I like to split it in half. So I just come straight in, split it in half like that. Now you have two separate halves to work with. Both have great body meat. I like to crunch, 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 both sides, crunch, 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 crunch. Then I come in one at a time. I've got the swimmer fin here, pull it out. Beautiful piece of meat here. Pull off the shell. This is my favorite meat on the crab right here. The swimmer fin, how they swim to get around in the water. Big muscle, lots of meat back there. I prefer this piece of meat to claw meat any day. So just pluck that off. Look at that. That's beautiful, beautiful white Chesapeake blue crab meat. In the bin it goes. Then you can get the knuckle meat. Might just do this for myself.
Great sounds.
There you go. One by one, little bit by little bit. In the bin. Nice little piece there. A little bit for myself. But yeah, we're out here having a couple Cokes, just enjoying each other's company, picking crabs. It's the way to do it. Just trying not to get any shells in. We're making dinner for our family tonight, and they're all out on the beach enjoying their day, and you know, we're enjoying our day too. Went crabbing, caught these crabs maybe an hour and a half ago. Went to the grocery store, got our ingredients, steamed the crabs, and now we're picking them. So just a great day to be alive. Same thing on the side. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. Swimmer fin. Once again, absolutely massive piece of meat. Try to get that mustard off. Also known as poop. Some people, it's definitely edible. Some people prefer to eat it. I know my grandfather does. But I personally think it's gross. But get that knuckle meat for myself. Another piece of nice meat, throw it in. Yeah, it's a pretty full crab. Just picking off the shell. Picking off the shell. Come in, scoop. Lump crab meat right there. Look at that, perfect. Little piece for myself. Crab meat. This dip is gonna be so good, babe. But as you can see, there's really not much waste on the crab. Now we're coming with these two nice claws. Cut the meat off of there, throw it in. Meat off of here. Put it in. And this is just from two crabs, so we're gonna have plenty for our dip. Everyone does their crab legs, claws a little bit differently. So I just like to separate the joints, pull the tendons out, and crunchers. A little bit of knuckle meat there. Come in here, a little crunch, a little crunch. Ooh, that was a juicy one. Beautiful piece of lump crab meat right there. Check that out. We will catch back in with you guys when we have this all peeled. Until then, see ya. So after 30 minutes at 325, this is the final result. Look at that goodness. Let's give it a try. That looks so good. Our final product all mixed up, served with a plate of club crackers. And we're gonna give it our first try. Let's try this out. 10 out of 10. That's amazing. Babe, try this.
You got it.
No, I already tried it. You need to do it.
No, I'm good.
All right, Mom, you try.
I have my retainer.
Caleb, come here. Come try this. Let me know your thoughts.
What is it? A crab thing?
It's a crab dip. Come here.
How do I get over there?
Over here. Just walk this way.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Got it?
How is it?
That's really good.
What would you rate it?
8.
An 8 out of 10? Solid.
That's really good.